welcome to the stream. Today we will be building Iron Gwazi, as you can see. The nano coaster, of course. Not the real thing, unfortunately. Hopefully that opens soon. Because apparently Florida has set up plans to allow amusement parks to reopen sometime in the near future. So hopefully that all goes through well. Busch Gardens can open. Hello, 24/7 coasters. Welcome. Let me get this link shared to the social medias. Hello, Rings of Earth. Welcome. What is that doing? I'm sure you just heard my camera just take 27,000 pictures. May have actually just taken 27,000 pictures with how fast, or with how long it's taking. Okay. So let me share the link on the social medias. And then we can start. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. This has been the nano coaster I think I've been looking forward to the most of all of the Busch ones. Plus, it'll also finish off the shelf because the shelf that I have for the Busch nano coasters is kind of empty right now. Well, it's not empty. It has the Loch Ness and the Pantheon on there, but it has an open spot on it. So we'll get this started up and start taking this apart, or taking this out, and then we'll start getting everything apart. So we go with this. To me, not really too necessary, but that piece is included, or the warning. So there we go. So we will just start off with getting the base cleaned off. And then move on from there. And I realize I forgot to charge my GoPro. I'm not good with batteries, am I? I tend to kill the battery on everything I'm using during a live stream. So definitely need to keep in mind that needs to get charged for next time. Not next week because there's no more nano coasters, but eventually. Is that actually what that element's called? Is a death roll? That's pretty cool. If it is. Because I'm assuming that's that roll where you do like that, the overbank turn into the dive roll. Yeah, okay, yes, so that is the death roll. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that in the ride. More than anything else in that ride, to be honest. The whole ride looks phenomenal, but yeah. This year there's been more coasters I think that have taken me by surprise than past years because that like outward bank dive on Candymonium looks pretty intense as well. At least for B&M coaster, because B&M hasn't really done anything even remotely like that. Hello, Jacob S. Welcome. Do I have any musicians in here today? Because if I have any musicians, 66 Samus is streaming tonight. So if you are into drumming, 666 Samus, or 66 Samus, just 2 6s and then Samus, amazing drummer, is going to be live streaming some point today. Hello, Train Crazy Plays, welcome. Okay. So, turn off the time-lapse cam, because again, I forgot to do the battery on that. So don't exactly have as much as I should have, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Oh, this is actually pretty big instruction pamphlet, comparatively anyway. Oh, God, so recently a lot of old Asian amusement park POVs have been sprouting up, like Gale Force and a lot of other coasters like that. Just random coasters in Asia that closed a while ago. There's a lot of those POVs starting to surface. If you guys want, I can... Oh, that piece wasn't even attached. I can post a link to that channel in my community tab, if you guys want. Yes, the lift hill looks incredible. So when I get this done, I'll compare it to the Goliath one, because again, very similar lift hill. And the Steel Vengeance, because that's probably the most comparable in actual size. Well, with the specific shape anyway. Because they're very similar. I mean, in shape again, not like actual ride. The only real similarity is the drop, because I know they keep marketing at 90 something degrees, but to me it doesn't look beyond 90. I think it's a marketing ploy. And just from pictures I've seen, it doesn't look beyond 90. I know they keep saying 91. It honestly, to me, judging by pictures, so I haven't seen it in person, it doesn't look beyond. Of course, it's such a small difference. I don't know if it'd even be that noticeable. Okay, so there's that piece out. There's all that stuff. Okay, I'm seeing stuff coming in. What's the best looking nano coaster to me? Oh, there's a lot of them. We can go through them at the end if you guys want. There's a lot of good looking nano coasters in my opinion. It's kind of hard to choose between some of them. But I think overall my favorite, I know I've said it in past streams, is probably the Gatekeeper one though. Probably Gatekeeper would be my favorite. It's like that ride, personally, I'm not too impressed with, but it looks impressive. That's probably one of the most impressive looking coasters built, just because it's two 100-foot towers right over the front entrance. I don't know if this will be a favorite. I honestly have no clue. I've seen pictures. Pictures don't do him justice, but I don't know. I don't know. It'll be up there. I'll definitely say it'll be up there. The RMCs tend to be more aesthetically pleasing than a lot. But Gatekeeper has still, to me, stood out on top. Yeah, I will, if you guys want, oh, actually, I can just turn the camera a little bit. There's the Gatekeeper one. I didn't realize it was literally right there. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the Gatekeeper, yeah. Just, my favorite color is blue. And white is a really good, well, connotative color, I guess you could say, to it. And the base isn't too big. It's about the same size as Pantheon. It's pretty standard size for the, like, circular-ish, obviously not perfectly circular, but circular-ish models. So I will be starting with this. It looks like we are starting off with, what is that, the brake run / going into the station, so that'll be this piece here. Followed by the piece that goes over that, which is going to be this one. So there. Then the big outward bank, that's an outward bank. Or is it a wave turn? This one, the first thing you do after the drop. Oh, Gatekeeper's base. It's long and narrow. Again, typical for an out and back nano coaster. So, I mean, compared to like Iron Gwazi, it's longer this way, but this way it's only like this on it. Um, Kumba gets here tomorrow for me, so I'll let you know how if it looks. I think Kumba will actually be one of the better looking. The B&Ms always. I think the B&Ms just in general are incredibly aesthetically pleasing as an actual coaster, not to mention the nano coaster. So B&Ms tend to look really, really good. Um, so wait, let me get my bases here again. Okay. So we will get the time-lapse cam start back up and we will start getting her together. So cam is started. So station's somewhere that way. There it is. So this will kind of come in and that doesn't look right. Where does that go to? Okay, I see it. So that'll bend over into the final break, and then this will be going into the station there. Can't pick it up. You guys should be able to hear the spring peepers pretty well right now if you can hear the background noise that is. We just had a major rainstorm. Completely unexpected as well, so that was nice. Sarcasm. Yeah. So then this piece goes in here. There's that one in place. I kind of can just bend this how it needs to be. AC, it's probably actually my fan because my AC unit is broken. That will be fixed eventually. So sorry if that's louder than I thought it was. So yeah, this is actually looking pretty cool already. So the next piece is going to be this one, which is right out of the drop. So, bam, bam, wrap this around to here. It. Okay, there's that one in place. Ooh. That's why it's not quite set right. Okay, I see things have been coming in the chat, but I apologize, I've not been able to check. I will go through in a second. So next is going to be the connector between these two. So that part, which I believe is an overbank turn, correct me if I'm wrong, on the actual ride. Obviously in this, it's kind of hard to tell what everything is. Which is one kind of flaw to these. Oh no, this is the death roll. I take it back. This is the death roll. Yeah, this piece I just put in is the death roll. Take that back. which, as mentioned earlier, is named after the crocodile. And fun fact, can anybody tell me what Iron Gwazi means? Or what Gwazi means? Okay. So I'll let you guys guess what Gwazi means, and then I will reveal the answer in a second. So this is going to be a fun piece. And in college, fun means incredibly difficult, usually. So for those who say college is fun, that is a sarcastic statement. They are meaning the college term of fun. So there we go. That should be all those pieces now. This is just kind of that finishing up a bunch of pops of airtime. Kind of bring you back around. Just kind of get the forming of these a little bit better. I will kind of do these a little bit better. So, then it's going to be this piece. So most of the track work done. Just have the lift till left, which is probably one of the coolest lift tills on a coaster. This is not going to work, is it? No. Let me take this piece back off. I did these in the wrong order. Ignore that. So, I have not read your guesses, but according to Busch Gardens, their use of Gwazi means nothing. So, Gwazi is a made up term by Busch Gardens Tampa. Thus, the name change, or the theme change. So now we can put this piece in that I put in wrong. Now we can just kind of finish this off. So, stop the time-lapse cam. So I'm going to shut this time-lapse cam off for a second. I'm going to go read through and see what exactly everything says. So scroll up. Okay, so they should make something called mini coasters where they're a bit bigger and you can see the type of track instead of just a line. As cool as that would be, train crazy plays, that would be really expensive to do. They'd probably be a few $100s a model if you actually made the track. Um, just going off of my personal experience, I'm trying to develop an actual version of these that had track. It looked like the track. Yeah, it would not be a cheap thing to make. Um, yes, I do still play No Limits 2, going out to Coaster Fusion. Um, oh, see here, Gwazi. Oh, Glossy. Okay. Um, so there's all your guesses. I have the Texas Giant and Titan. Um, I should be having those coming in at some point, but I have no clue what happened with them. So I hope they're still on their way because I did pay for them. So it'd be nice if they'd come in at some point. Coaster IRL, 200 feet. That nano coaster is 2 inches. Yep, that's pretty much it. Pretty much any nano coaster. The Stratters are a bit taller, but that's about it. You're not going to get much different. Alright, so before I finish this off, I'm going to go through for you guys and kind of straighten this out a little bit. Notice Gwazi really doesn't have many, like, straight areas in the track. I did not order the Six Flags Nano Coasters. A friend of mine picked them up for me, and they're supposed to ship them out, but they have not shipped it out yet. The only way to get them from Six Flags in Texas, as far as I know, Six Flags over Georgia and Six Flags New England and America, Great America, you have to go there to get them. They will not ship them out. The only one I know of that will ship them is Magic Mountain. Okay. So I'm going to get this camera started back up. I feel there's a tab not pushed in all the way. Yep. There it is. Okay. Found it. I'm going to get this cam started up. I'm going to finish off the time-lapse recording. Twisted Colossus does not have a nano coaster. They claimed it was too difficult to do or would be too expensive to do because it would be so much bigger than any other nano coaster. So, the low battery notification on my camera. So, this is interesting. The sign is in the infield. So, tip the sign out. And there you go. So, just finish off with the time-lapse cam just to make sure I can get... And that's the battery dead. From what I understand. No, it just stopped filming. Okay. So, finish the look over of it for the time lapse, and then I will show it to the live stream. There we go. Now we can kill that cam. There's 4% left on it. Yeah, the Twisted Colossus Nano Coaster, they said it would just be way too much. Ironically, they did a West Coast Racer one, so I don't know. I don't see much difference between West Coast Racer and Twisted Colossus in all honesty, because you can do Twisted Colossus smaller. But whatever. I'm not the one in charge, so. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is a really, really nice model. I don't know. I don't know their actual reason. I know they're saying it'd be too expensive to make, but it'd be really cool. Yes, I can show the other Tampa. I only have one other Tampa Nano coaster. Take that back. I only have one Tampa. Oh, I have two. I take that back. I do have Cheetah Hunt. Duh. So there's the Dive Shikra and the Intamin Blitz, or whatever it's considered there. Cheetah Hunt. I'd like to see an SK2. What's an SK2 Nano coaster? I apologize. Oh, Skyrocket 2. I don't think a Skyrocket 2 would be that bad, actually. Maybe in the future they could. I don't know if that's interesting enough, though. I could definitely see how they could do it, but I don't know if they would. Cheetah Hunt wasn't too bad, actually. It was just this part here was pretty difficult. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'd say Skyrocket 2 would probably be 2. So you can make up that loop and have it actually offset a little bit. And then you would have the support structures on either side kind of building it up. That's what I would assume. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I know they're supposedly making a V2 Nano for Six Flags Great America, supposedly. I don't know if that's happening. I just heard rumors on that. And that was not from Coast Dynamics, so we'll see on that. I have all of the Magic Mountain Nano coasters. There's X2, Full Throttle, West Coast Racers, Goliath, and Tatsu. Here, I'll get these out of the way and put these back up on the shelves, and then I can show you the collection, because it'll be easier just to bring the camera to them than the other way around. I can prop the Gwazi up into... Oh, I was going to compare that to the Goliath one. Hold on. Goliath is somewhere up here. Ah, here it is. I know you guys can't quite see what's going on over here, but there's nano coasters everywhere. So here's the Goliath one. So, similar lift hill, so I figured you guys want to compare. Goliath is probably one of my favorites. I think Gwazi is a close second. For the wooden hybrids, not wooden hybrids. But okay, is everything good? Okay, good. Bunch of stuff just fell off screen. Glad you guys didn't see that. That nearly gave me a heart attack. And smashed a nano coaster. Wouldn't be the first time, but don't want to do one on stream. So I have to fix it immediately. I wish they made Kraken go into the tunnels like Kraken. Yeah, that'd be cool. However, to me it takes away from it because you just have the track dead ending. So I'd personally rather them show the track. My personal opinion. What Great America nano coasters are there? I can just pop the camera off. We'll go over there. Here's the setup. That's why it's always falling, because it's like a monopod strapped to a tripod. But we'll go up here. So here's Six Flags America, Great America. You have X-Flight, Raging Bull, Max Force, and then in the back you can see Goliath. When we come over to Magic Mountain, can I get this up? No, I cannot turn the camera on. Okay. I was gonna turn the camera or the light on so you guys can see a little bit better, but unfortunately I can't turn the camera on, or the light on. But you have Goliath, Full Throttle, West Coast Racers, Tatsu, and X2 in the back, which is kind of hard to see with the lighting. Ow. Pop this back into place. There we go. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these nano coasters are pretty cool. There's a few I would recommend probably just skipping on, which is like Max Force and Full Throttle. It is not a 3D printed coaster train. It was the Beast Statics. I have 2 of them that I put together to make a full train. I do have a 3D printed coaster car up here, though, that I made myself. Any guesses at which coaster? So this was my first 3D printed project. Kind of just testing the limits of the 3D printer at my school. But anybody recognize this coaster car? Nope, not Doodadampa. This is a single car. This is Doodadampa. So this is a Tomica diecast set. So this 3D printed car is actually disaster transport at Cedar Point. The only coaster to ever run that car type because Cedar Fair wanted a higher capacity, so it ruined the ride. Yep. Yeah, as for other models, one of my favorite ways that I'm making to display the nano coasters is these track pieces that I can put the nano coasters and statics on. Disaster Transport got removed in 2012. 2012 was its final season. Come on, all the way in. There we go. Magnum. Yeah, there's a few other random 3D printed things, but none of them are really interesting for enthusiasts. How did I make what? How did I make which one? The coaster tracks. The track shelf. So pop this back off. Just made out of this one's made out of plywood. The main spine and these are made out of plywood, and then the rail on this one's PVC. However, my new method of making them, the ones that I sell, the ones of those that I sell now have wood tracks or wood rails. So it all holds together a little bit better, looks a little bit cleaner. And if any of you want one, I am selling them. So if you do want one, you can send me an email or a message or something, and I will gladly sell one to you. I do not have a shop. I just do commissions. I'm asking 50 a piece for these variations. I'm gonna be doing a lot more work. I'm actually gonna be working with a buddy of mine down in Columbus. His brother works for Sherwin-Williams, and they do a lot of the paint for the roller coasters. So in the future, I will actually have near perfect coaster track models. So these variations are $50. They can each handle 2 nano coasters or static in a nano coaster. Yeah. I'm going to be doing other kinds, like the next one I'm going to be making is Thunder Road Track. And then after that will be the RMC single rails. So as of now, I've made Raptor, Orion, Banshee, and Fury 325 are the tracks I've made so far. But I will be developing more styles, including Intamin track, hopefully. I was gonna say, I remember I've been talking about this a while. Are you guys interested in doing a Zoom call? It's entirely up to you guys. Shift this all over to a Zoom call. That'll be like half an hour or something. Okay, here. Let me move this over. So, has everybody used Zoom before? So, other than Steel Nolan Train Crazy, does anybody else want to do a Zoom call? Zoom is free. You do not even need an account to use it. Google Meets. Yeah, that's a good point. I've never used this. So we'll see. So we'll see how this goes. Honestly, Zoom and Google Meets should be just about the same for everybody here. So there we go. Get the background a little bit better. Meeting details. How do you guys join the? So if I do this, will that do it? There you go. So we'll see if this works. Yes, go ahead and join using that link. So again, here's the link. Everybody join. I'm going to post this. So let's see if we can get more people to join. Welcome Steel Null. Welcome Crazy Train Crazy Plays. Let's see if we get anyone else joining. All right. So for those on the stream, if you want to move over, I will be ending the YouTube stream here shortly. So for those on YouTube, thank you all for watching. But we will be shifted all over to the Meet. So one more chance. Okay. So I am ending